Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. At the end of this video, I'm gonna be saying thank you 500 times. But before I get to that, I just want to kind of tell you guys why I started YouTube. What made me start content creation that led to me now having 500 subscribers. I think it's a great story, and I think that it might help some people or motivate some people. So just stick around. In 2021, I completely changed my lifestyle. I'm married with 3 kids, have always lived around my parents, my brother, my nieces, my nephews, all of my friends. But in 2021, I went active duty in the United States Army. This was a huge change and kind of a shock to my system because I have always been very family oriented, very people oriented. So moving away with my wife and kids, away from everybody we knew, everything we know, to kind of start over was very difficult, and being away from my family was really the hardest part. I've always been very close with my dad, my siblings, and my nieces and nephews, like I said. So it was really hard. I went to schooling most of 2021, but I reported to my unit in October of 2021. And that's where things really got difficult for me because we moved, we showed up to this new place, a new city, a new base. I didn't know anybody there. I had no friends, nothing. And I went into this really kind of stressful, high tempo job that I was incredibly afraid of failing at because in the Army, like, I've always wanted to do my best. I've always wanted to be the best, and I didn't want to let anybody down. But I took a position that I didn't have any knowledge exactly of what I was doing, and it was something completely different than most of the skill sets that I have. So it produced a lot of anxiety and a lot of terror. And not only that, but we had an upcoming deployment to go to Europe, which let me know that that was going to potentially separate me from my wife and kids for 9 months. And all of that kind of hit me at once. And it sent me really to a very low place. And I was really stressed out. I was really down and everything like that. And I knew I had to find something, or I had to tap into a part of myself that could kind of bring me up and make me happy. I had to find an outlet other than just lifting weights and stuff like that, to kind of occupy my attention and to really just allow me to tap back into who I was as a person away from everything else. Now, from the time I've been a kid, I've always been extremely creative. I was homeschooled, so I was always drawing stuff or making little movies with action figures and stuff like that. And content creation has always been something I've been curious about. I've seen all these YouTubers do it, and I've always thought to myself, hey, I could do that, but I never pulled the trigger on it. I don't know why. I think I was more nervous about what people would think or about where my status was in life. And then I think me being active duty and doing what I'm doing in the Army kind of gave me a lot of confidence because I was like, okay, I operate in this high functioning environment on a daily basis around all these people who are extremely important that I have to talk to on a daily basis. So why am I afraid for anybody to judge what I'm doing with my life? I've clearly done something very honorable and noble already. So people, if they just can't accept me for who I am and what I'm doing, then that's just on them. It was probably December of 2021, I went on holiday block leave and I bought the camera that I'm using right now, a Sony ZV-1. And I told my wife and kids, we're going to start making YouTube videos. My kids watch all those family YouTube channels and all those fun little vlog channels and stuff like that. And I started watching them with them and I was like, hey, that looks easy. We could do that. We're a fun family. We've got a crazy life. We've got like 20 pets and a bunch of crazy stuff that happens all the time. So why not try it? So I bought my Sony ZV-1 and we got to making YouTube videos. My first channel was a family vlog channel. My kids really enjoyed it at first, but they kind of got bored of it. And I didn't want to be that parent that's like holding a camera in their face like, I don't care if you want to go watch True. We're going to make a video right now. We did the family channel thing for about 4 to 5 months, but they just completely lost interest. They just didn't want to do it, and I wasn't going to force them to do it. But I had become so obsessed with making videos and getting on Canva and making thumbnails and learning about video editing that I couldn't give up that piece that I had found in making content. So what did I decide to do? I decided to combine 2 of my favorite loves, content creation and playing video games. Actually, technically 3, because horror is one of my favorite, it is my favorite genre, whether it's horror games, horror movies, horror stories, everything. I absolutely adore it. So I decided I'm gonna create a very generic horror gaming channel here on YouTube. And that's what I did. And that's what I've continued to do. And even though I only have 500 subscribers right now, I am so motivated and so passionate about doing these videos and making horror gaming content or just content in general that I'm not going to stop. It doesn't matter if I have 500 subscribers from here until 2059. I'm not going to stop. And one of the things that really makes me passionate about making videos is the interaction with you guys. There are YouTube subscribers that are just amazing. I remember watching people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and guys like that. And one of the things that always stood out to me is if you go in their comment section, you always see people talking about their videos making their day better, making their life better, just generally affecting their overall happiness. And that really stood out to me because would I be lying if I said one day I don't hope I have 1 million subscribers? Absolutely, I'd be lying because I would love to hit 1 million subscribers one day. I'm still a long ways away, obviously, but that is definitely a goal of mine. But one of the things that I really want to do with my channel is give people a genuine outlet that they can go to kind of, I wanted to do the same thing like Markiplier and Jack's channels and all the great YouTubers, Corey Kenshin, all those guys do. And that's they provide a place for people to come to get away from the monotony and depressiveness and just overall vigor of your regular life and your regular day. I hope that I can positively affect people's lives and make people laugh and give them a good time just like any other YouTuber would. I would love to get 1 million subscribers, but if I can be that guy for even a small population, that guy that brings people up, and I don't know, the internet has so much negativity on it nowadays that it's like it's hard to find positivity. And I feel like I'm a really positive person. I really think I genuinely have always had an innate and exceptional ability to care for people and to help people. And I really hope I can be that person. And if I can be that for just a small population, I would say I have reached success here on YouTube. And I think that anybody who has a passion for people, anybody who has good messages to put out or positivity to put out, take a chance and go into content creation, because especially kids nowadays, kids are using tablets and computers and phones at a much larger rate than ever before in the history of mankind. And a lot of those kids are going to be subject to that negativity. And if they're watching negativity and they're dealing with negativity at home and everything like that, then that is just going to create a really negative mentality for them to have. So you have the opportunity to be that person to kind of add a light to their life. They could, learn good things, learn good behaviors, learn that it's okay to be silly. It's okay to make people laugh. It's okay to just be you and be a genuine person. I think that would do a lot of good for this world, to be honest. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video to say thank you. And now I'm going to say thank you 500 times to all you amazing subscribers. Here we go. All right, here we go. Thank you, 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 thank you. This is gonna be hard. Thank you, 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 thanks, thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Only 100 more thank yous to go. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Caden. Thank you, Beckett. Thank you. 500 thank yous. Holy cow. That was crazy. I'm literally like out of breath. That was really hard to do. But guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope to see you next time.